City's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. The side has been playing good football much of this season, holding that 5-2 record. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Will Lutz looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt with you in the booth. And we're underway from the foothills of the Rockies. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. And that's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
Another one for Cook. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Daniels off the play action. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Now the shotgun give to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we'll see the Broncos offense now for the first time. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception. His effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Nix from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long for him here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Couldn't try this one up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, puts a sack on the board.
Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Anger on now. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It's plays like that, Kate, right or wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right, things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Broncos. 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Cut out left. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time and forced the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14.
Here's the fake. Here's Nix. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
tackle for a short gain. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the gun, it's Daniels. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This is Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's Pickens on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys.
One drawn up here for Daniels. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Play fake here. Daniels. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's close, but he's not going to score out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal. Blue can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. Daniels keeps it himself, and he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. The Cowboys and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. And start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talked about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's still going at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Up the middle, Blue. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, Daniels. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 7,
recovery now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Throwing here, Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And coming off their 2nd red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football. 2 of 3, you're starting to near that mark. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir.
3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Space pass to 35. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Blue gets the handoff. He stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
3rd down run with Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
It's a gain of a yard.
He tries to sneak it, and his short gain gets them a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Quick slant taken in by Waddle. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. He keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Cowboys 1st down. A pickup.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Daniels on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Daniels.
7 at the 36-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Daniels to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes the Bronco offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
That's into the hands of Franklin. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play.
On third down, here's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shotgun hands out to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Nix from the gun. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Nix with it on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is a 48-yard look for it. The kick by Lutz is good. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More from Mile High in just a moment. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll get them enough for a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
And the Cowboys first down.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Dallas.
Play action now with Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
On the give, it's Blue. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them from the 31.
And the Cowboy first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From 37 yards in the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
He's back to throw. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. In Atlanta, the Falcons at home to take on Miami. And this is Bijan Robinson. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Falcons move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Dawson Knox. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Bills are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Chicago Bears. And it's the NFL's all-pro quarterback 2 years running, Lamar Jackson. He'll find his man in the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They give it to Dobbins to start the third. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
17 yards. And the Broncos
on first down, it's Nix. That one is Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And now they face second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. Kicked it outside. Found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
At the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. This gets the 1st and more. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the...
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
This is Ingram looking left side. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Daniels now on 1st down. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Drops it off to Cook. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Another one for Cook. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Looking for somewhere to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Third and 5.
Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
A 29-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. We'll bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
Harvey now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Man in motion here. Throwing on first down, Nix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll throw again. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Out of the gun, Daniels steps up and he's running with it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 19 yards.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Cook trying this one up the gut. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Aubrey puts it through, and that pushes the lead up to 13.
Boy, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
Harvey now to return it. Shoves him off. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd and short.
And 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Completed over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once more, it's Nix. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Intended for Troy Franklin. Incomplete.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, so they're left facing a 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And plenty of hang time on this one. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Cowboys and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Here's a screen for Cook. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
James Cook. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Third and short, Daniels. He's going for it himself. And he's going to be brought down up to the 28-yard line.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback where he could scramble for the first.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Punts away, and he really pulled out the lob wedge here. It is soaring high as they try to pin them deep. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a heartbeat. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Going with Dobbins here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Wilson. A 1-yard gain. Brings up third and 6.
Throw here, third down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All set now, first and 10.
That's another Broncos.
It's a give here for Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the Cowboys' 43.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Finds his back, Harvey. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's a gain of 3. It's third
to the air on third and long. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Punting unit out now. Wow, he got all of this one. High up into the sky it goes.
The Cowboys take over first down.
The Cowboys and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Now it's Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
To throw, Daniels. Hauled in by Waddle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys.
Designed run. Daniels will keep it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I'm I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Trying to find his tight end. And now it's second down.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down. Punt team on the field. And this one's kicked up towards the clouds. Wow! Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now run by Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
The tackle by Zach Allen. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Here's a high kick, hit very well. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, it's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then Nevins positive yards. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll throw, third and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
It's 4th down.
Running back sent in motion. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's second.
Daniels setting up the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Finally lost there defensively.
Here he goes, third and long. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. Oh, that throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And plenty of hang time on this one. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Broncos offense all set to go. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Rolling on first down, Daniels. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
This is Cook. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. 3rd and just 2 to go.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
There he is on 3rd and short. Has it in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
So here comes the Bronco offense. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here's Nix to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, here's Nix. Able to get it to Franklin. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on fourth. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
44, Broncos 16.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Mims. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Broncos and Troy Franklin headed back to the field on offense. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception, but after the pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Nicks off the play action. That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
That's good for a Broncos.
Nicks now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Shoots away from one. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Dive play straight ahead. And give him 6 on the rod as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Cowboys nearing their 6th win this season. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Harvey now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
7-yard gain. And the Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Cowboys make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.